What you sighing for? I pressed the right button.
Why does the German railway suck so much? Hello everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy American Father's Day.
Oh, that's, well, I was going to say that's
the
today.
third Sunday in June, which I got reminded of 10 minutes before we started.
And
Congrats everybody.
When is the German one?
The German one was back in May.
Oh yeah, true. I remember the whole thing with your dad now. Never mind.
Yeah, I think it's like the second or third Thursday in May. I don't ask me. I just know when I'm off and I get paid for it. It's fine.
What's a nerd?
Congrats on being
Psycho.
first.
Happy
Nice.
Sunday.
Hello to the two of you. How are you all doing? Someone say Luminol. Okay, let's get into this first. Disclaimer for the rest of episode 5 of Ace Attorney. I have a walkthrough open. It's over here. Once again, we've come to a point in a video game where I feel like Friday we have advanced the story by like 2 events.
Luminol.
That hurt. We barely got anything done because we were so confused about going back and forth, because sometimes that's the thing you need to do, sometimes it isn't.
Yeah.
Then it turned out, oh, we needed to talk to somebody twice. So when we get stuck, you will see me look over here and I will probably mention it that I'm reading out a walkthrough. I don't care. I want to see the rest of this game. And by myself, and even with Tifa's help, we are both incapable.
Apparently we are, because we got really stuck on Friday several times even.
Yeah. I'm not reading ahead. I don't know what we need to do next, just in case we get stuck.
This game is also not very forgiving. Like, it's not throwing you any forgiving. It's not throwing you any hints on
Not
what to
always.
do or what you might
Talk
expect.
to Edgeworth. Oh wait, you can't. He's nowhere to be seen. How do I talk to Edgeworth? Yes. Honestly, fair. Thank you for understanding.
We want to finish this trial at some point.
Yeah, I would like to see the end of this game. Another Father's Day, another reason to get blackout drunk. You do you. You do you.
I get you.
I've never been blackout drunk in my life. I can honestly say that. And I don't think I ever will.
Only once.
Because once, like the drunkest I've ever been, caused me to projectile vomit for 5 hours. And I got there before I had what Germans call a Filmriss, the blackout drunkenness. So I don't think I'm physically capable of getting to that point. And I don't want to find out either. I'm perfectly happy with the limits I'm given by nature.
I mean, that is fair, but we also don't really drink.
That's true. That is true. Rarely. This game has a very loose relationship of logic or accessibility. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very well put, yes.
Like 70% of the time I feel it's doing well, but the other 30%, when they happen strongly. Like, it feels like I'm hitting a roadblock, and I don't like it. You know what also defies logic and accessibility? The German railways. So, we will tell you already, we will post the schedule update on Monday, we'll probably talk about it again next week. We will not be streaming next Friday, we will probably, we still need to check, be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday instead, 3 days in a row. The reason for that being, the trains we normally take when we go to the Netherlands to go to Tifa's family are currently not running. Construction works or some such, which is fine. You know, I would like there to be construction works when it's necessary. Like, that makes sense. The trains we had booked have been cancelled a week in advance. And now we need to find a new way to get there, which we will. Our tickets will get us there. But it most likely will mean we will have to catch a train at 5 on Saturday.
Which means getting up early.
Which means I have to get up at like 3:30 at the latest. And I cannot stream on Friday and get up on Saturday to catch that train. Both things cannot coexist here. So most likely Thursday instead. And it makes me salty, because that's not a way to start my vacation. I would like it if all maintenance work was always happening at times when I'm not traveling. You know, when it affects other people. That would be
even more convenient.
When it affects other people. Honest Psycho, I know you're German. Chances are you live in Germany. I'd rather you get stuck by a train than me. Yes, I'm that selfish. Yes. Skill issue.
Well, that's the same with everything. I mean, it's never annoying until it concerns you.
Yeah. But wait, skill issue. On our end for trying to take the train?
No skill issue for not streaming or for not being able to stream on Friday and getting upset.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I don't have that skill. I will own that.
Might as well stream until 3 AM and then move on right away.
Oh my god, Tifa, that's an amazing idea.
I mean...
We'll just do a 9-hour stream again. We just stream until we need to get out the door. We will have like little segments where I prepare breakfast and snacks for on the way and all of that stuff. So, 9-hour stream confirmed?
No, thank you. Take the bike to work. When the rains, I feel the same. Let others get wet.
Yes.
Yeah. I would also really like to go cycle to work. The one thing I miss the most in the Netherlands is like cycling everywhere.
You miss that in the Netherlands?
Or the one thing I miss the most from the Netherlands is cycling everywhere. And I bought a bike here at some point.
True.
But then every time I cycle to work, I get a flat tire. Like every single day. I'm not even joking.
Can confirm.
It wasn't fun anymore. So then at some point I decided to leave the bike standing for a while. Then my saddle got stolen. Then
my
some
bike
other parts got stolen. Then that. And it's like...
And it's not
why do I even bother?
It's not like we live in a neighborhood where you would expect that. Like I was honestly shocked. Like I know bikes get stolen. But I didn't think it was gonna affect me. It happens, unfortunately. Some asshole has my bike.
Stream from the train? Also a good idea. We can stream just chatting and then just show off some landscapes.
Mortenard, that is a wonderful idea. We might be able to do that in, let's say, 2030, 2045. I think German Rail actually announced recently that they plan to have full internet coverage along all tracks in the next 20 or 15 years.
Oh, that's nice. There's quite a few parts where like the Wi-Fi and stuff of the train cuts out.
Yes.
And then you have no connection whatsoever.
Yes.
It's quite annoying.
So I might, if that even were a possibility. So unfortunately also no, because once again, Deutsche Bahn, German Railway.
We can do it from starting the Netherlands. The internet in the Netherlands train or in the Dutch trains are quite good.
True, unless it's super crowded because when everybody's using the same network. So yeah.
I mean, yeah. But I'm not sure actually.
Still stinks, but it's more understandable than here where it's like, oh, there's just no network. No. Even like around major cities. Like usually you can tell that you're entering a stretch between like, let's say the open road and you're nearing a major stop because for a second or a minute, just all coverage will be gone. Because I guess surrounding like every like metropolitan area, there's like this like belt of no man's land where technology just doesn't exist. It's weird. I wish I could explain it to you in more understanding ways, but honestly, it's disgusting. It's sad.
I complain about it, but most of the time I'm not even using it anyway because I'm reading a book.
Yes, true. You can live like it's complaining.
It's third world issues.
First world.
First world issues. We don't have working Wi-Fi in the third
world. But no cigar, Tifa. Yes, we're complaining about a whole lot of nothing. We're getting there safely and we don't even need to do anything other than buy a ticket. It's cool. But it would be so nice if things worked the way they were supposed to.
I'm more annoyed with the train cancellation. If we now have to rebook a ticket, that's more expensive. We do get the difference back.
We get to keep our ticket.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's not our fault that the train got cancelled.
Yeah, okay.
Unless, Tifa?
What?
Nothing, just checking that it wasn't you causing the cancellation.
Hey! Why would I cause it? They would be happy to get rid of me.
Because next to Ranger, you emanate the second most cobalt energy. Also, if you see little light dots on my forehead, Tifa did not properly close the blinds.
Well, you don't.
Okay, I'll take it.
You don't.
It's too warm, otherwise I would get up and close the blinds myself. Meh.
Your head is perfectly fine. It's catching the light from above.
My head's always shiny. And my nose. I had to put on extra skin cream because with all the pollen, my nose is getting irritated. Oh well, enough of my complaints. Let's go to more of my complaints. Tifa, recap time. What happened the last time we played Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney?
Well, I feel like we barely made any progress. I think the only thing that really happened is that we got access to the evidence room.
Correct.
Gantz actually gave us permission to go in.
Yes.
We have been pshing with the Luminol to find 2 bloody handprints on the lockers that were in there.
Yes, I remember that. We all pshed together.
We all
multiple times,
together.
I think twice. Yeah.
Yeah. We found 2 bloody handprints.
Yes.
We have... In the locker system is done in such a way that each detective has his own locker that opens with his fingerprints and they like put their evidence in there. Stupid, but whatever. So the locker of Bruce Goodman, who is our victim, is fully open and
our
it has
victim, who did we kill?
And it has some evidence thingies in there from the SL9 case, which I'm guessing is important because we've been looking at it. We put together a vase, which has a missing piece from the SL9 case. I'm guessing that's also going to be important later, and that's kind of all.
The vase very much looks like a relic from like a sacrifice ritual or something. It doesn't look like a normal vase I've ever seen.
Yeah.
If I'm now offending a culture where those are completely normal, I'm sorry, I've never seen an item like this before.
Other than that, nothing really.
True. One more thing. We did also get the ID record of people who entered the evidence room.
True. Which has Bruce Goodman on it.
Yes. And another card number at the same time. Just seconds after his, but they both have the same hour and minute stamp.
That's probably Meekins.
Most likely, yes. But we don't know that yet.
So, not a lot of progress.
True. Let's see if we can change that today.
It was a lot of going back and forth.
Let's see if we can change that today.
I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this trial so far. It feels so much longer than the others.
So, let me get the walkthrough ready because I've got a bad feeling about this.
I would you at least put the game on.
And we were here. So, since you're on controls, if we get stuck, you go over here with a mouse and just scroll down.
Okay, I can do that.
There we go.
I can absolutely
We're prepared. Are you ready, Tifa?
I am ready. Go
Video
for
games.
It.
There we go.
Load, yes.
Or just read the walkthrough the whole screen. Not if I can avoid it. Not if I can avoid it.
We were now actually done here, and now I think we can see Edgeworth.
I would think so, yes. And Tifa is going somewhere else.
Why? Why would he not be here?
Okay, where's Edgeworth?
What do you mean you're going somewhere else?
I forgot that you had to go to the underground parking lot first for this.
I was gonna say, detention center? No.
Show him the list.
That's
while we're here.
Good idea. Also, this is the first time we have 2 full rows of evidence,
yeah, I don't like it. Actually, show him all of these. Maybe he knows something.
I doubt it, but we can do.
Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? Yeah, no.
He's not gonna take a look at that.
Why did I imagine he could tell us something about this? Nope.
No. And we're stuck already, because I was quite sure we now had what it takes to find Edgeworth.
Okay, I distinctively remember being told that we need to talk to Edgeworth.
Yes, because all of them were like, talk to Edgeworth the entire time.
I'm gonna take a peek at the walkthrough. Go to the High Prosecutor's room. If we don't have access to that, we must have skipped something.
The High Prosecutor's room. Where is that?
I do not know. Clearly not here.
We couldn't go there from the parking lot. Can we
True.
go there from here?
No, this
We
is
cannot-
the police, Tifa. This is not the prosecutor's office.
Oh yeah.
It was available from underground.
Oh, was it?
Okay.
Thank you. Then
Thank you.
we're going back to the parking lot.
And
Oh, there it is. Indeed.
wait,
Indeed. You hovered
stop,
over it.
Stop.
Oh no.
That's where we've just been. So, if the next event doesn't happen, that means we missed something. Looking at the website of the walkthrough, strategywiki.org, we are about 60% through, I think? 80%? That means we missed something in the previous 80%. Wait. This is annoying. Wait. So, let's go through this step by step. First thing we're supposed to do. Prosecutor's office underground parking lot. Use the luminol to find the
The two
blood.
handprints?
Yes. We've done that. We've talked to Angel. We've exhausted all options there.
Who's Angel again?
The lunch lady.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did that. We've gone through every single piece of evidence with her.
Yes.
Cool. Blah, 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 blah. We got the steak lunch.
Yeah.
Good.
That was like 4 streams ago.
We're done with the first section. Then, evidence room. Okay, there's something there.
Oh, are you for real? We were not done pshing.
Apparently not. So,
How often do we... Maybe we should psh in every room.
please, Tifa.
But there is no
That's not-
pshing.
Yeah, because you now just frustratedly mash buttons without it making sense.
But the pshing was when you
No.
examine.
No, it's not. There. E. You need to check the court record, select the luminol testing fluid. I guess we should have done that everywhere. Now. Wait.
Oh,
If
sorry.
you don't do it,
Yeah,
if we
sure.
don't do it together, it doesn't work.
That's why it's not working.
No.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Oh.
Why is there blood on top of a cactus?
Kinda looks like a fancy hat.
I mean, I've heard the phrase "everything's a dildo if you're brave enough" before, but clearly that went wrong here.
Well. Wow! We got a reaction!
There's clearly blood around the spines here. My thoughts exactly, Jack.
Just so you know, this walkthrough is staying because otherwise we would have been running up and down again for half an hour.
Yeah. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something. And planted their head right into the spines.
That's a lot of blood for that though. I
Hello,
think...
Evie. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? Surrounded by degenerates.
Well, it can't be us, so what happened?
I'm talking about what is happening in the game.
How you doing, Evie?
That's my reasoning.
I think that might be more painful than being murdered.
I would argue that dying is worse than...
Right. That's all we have to say?
Wait, let me keep reading. Yeah, that was just a funny little thing.
Okay, so we didn't actually unlock something.
Now we should go to the police department. We did that. Then we should go to the detention center to meet Meekins. We've done that.
We
We've
have done
exhausted
that.
all options.
Yeah.
And we have shown him
We've shown
all
Meekins
evidence.
everything.
because we went through all of them because we got stuck. Okay, cool.
Because
Next
he told
thing.
us about the video cameras.
Yes. Next thing, police department again, talk to Gant. We've done all of that because Gant is gone.
Gant gave us access to the evidence room.
Cool. Now, go to the evidence room and talk to Marshall.
We did the steak lunch with him then.
Yes, we did do that.
He gave us some more info.
Do we have any talk options left? There should be at least 4. Yeah, no, there's 4. Good. We've done this. Get the ID card record and move on.
Of course, it's you guys. It's always you guys. Well, I don't recognize myself in that.
Exactly. Death is worse, not necessarily more painful. Okay, yeah, true. I mean, yeah.
I wonder how this cactus is going to be connected to the story.
I hope not.
And shouldn't we have to do like blood tests to find out whose blood all of this is?
No. Not at my tender age. No. Now, go to the evidence room. Talk to Gumshoe. We must have finished all of the Gumshoe parts because Gumshoe is gone.
Yeah, we showed him all of the evidence we found in the locker room and went through all dialogue options.
Yes. Okay. Show this to Gumshoe, show that to Gumshoe. We've done all of these things. Get the rubber glove. Okay, check the vase, put it together.
Wait, is that rubber glove part of our...
Yes, we have it, we found it, we have it in the court records.
Okay.
I just said the same thing 3 times in different words.
We haven't, we got it. Okay, then the jar bit comes. We did that.
That's kind of my thing. I can never say something just once. Usually I repeat myself at least 1 more time. Why do I say things twice?
It's a habit you developed from me not listening.
Fair. I want to work on that one. Okay. Start spraying with a luminol.
We did that.
Okay, we've done this.
Wait,
upper left
did we
locker.
maybe forget something? What are we supposed to find? Just the 2 handprints?
Okay, let's check that. So, let's go inside again. No.
Wait, just in case, talk to him once more.
No.
Okay, yeah,
this is done. Now, court record.
Court record.
Luminol. Cool. So, we've got this one. Slide, please.
Sliding. And we've got that.
And we've done this one.
Does it say what else?
Double check. Upper left locker. Done that part. Pen right.
The floor?
There we go. Okay, new thing, Tifa. Whenever we enter a new place, we go psh on every pixel.
Oh no.
That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Pale blue blood. Do you look through the same red tinted glasses we are?
The detective Gumshoe knows that they are bleeding. What are they? Horseshoe crabs?
Oh, the real life kabutos.
Yeah, basically. They have blue blood.
That is true. And horseshoe crabs are super important to medicine, and don't Google what exactly is done to them because it's gruesome. But
not even anymore, because I was reading about it a few
they will work
days
on
ago.
An artificial version of that blood.
Yes, which is mainly used in Europe and some other countries, and the only ones that still use the blood of those crabs is in America apparently, but it's not necessary anymore. But what they do to the crabs to get the blood is quite horrible.
Thank you, horseshoe crabs, for your previously rendered sacrifices, because without you, a lot of medicine wouldn't have happened. So I'm very happy that we...
That is very
hopefully we'll never need that again, fingers crossed.
Well, I hope at some point they can completely get rid of them.
Yes. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien?
Dum, dum, dum. This is the plot twist we've been waiting for.
I swear, if it's aliens...
I'm not gonna say anything, but...
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Well, this is all very weirdly timed, no? There was this thing about giant aliens landing in Las Vegas, and now we have this. Coincidence?
True. I think not.
I think not.
No. Definitely no.
This proves that something really happened in Las Vegas and in front of this locker.
That's why Goodman got killed in 2 different places at the same time.
Goodman knew stuff.
I'll make a note of it on the floor plans.
Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, now spray the rest of the floor.
Okay, so... blah blah blah, floor plans.
I feel horrible that I even have to play this with a walkthrough.
Okay, leave?
No longer... Okay. Can we now go see Edgeworth?
The weirdest thing is Gumshoe isn't even on the screen, but we're talking to him right now. Where's the floor plan? There. Give it to him. Maybe now that works? Okay, yeah, no, that's not it. Check if Edgeworth is there now. I doubt it.
Still no Edgeworth. Okay, what did we...
Go back.
What did we miss? Wait.
I can't tell you, but go back.
Go back where?
Go back to the evidence room.
We're getting all of our steps in, at least.
I live a healthy lifestyle through our dear friend Phoenix Wright. Evidence room. Yes, thank you. Also, I will start paying you money if you stop using the keyboard like somebody is strumming a guitar. I finally found better terms to make you understand what it is I'm watching. She's got her hands like the claw, like the mouse claw movement, like this on the keyboard. And this is how she presses the buttons. I know it's a small thing and nobody cares.
Let me lift my hands. Like that.
Alright, so once again, what do we need to do in this room?
Okay, wait. We have...
Talk to Gumshoe about the 4 different things. We've done this.
Yes, we have.
So.
He gave us info about the SL9 incident. Wait, have we gave it... We didn't give him the ID card record yet, did we?
I thought you went through everything.
We did, but we got that later.
Did we? Left.
This one is new.
Try it. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
Yeah, this is what was missing.
I hope so.
What is it?
That second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth!
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What? Did you present things to him and open the locker?
Now we did, I believe.
Which locker, by the way? The locker from Bruce Goodman is already opened.
Yeah.
We did go through that. But I forgot we spoke to him, then we left, then we did the lunch thingy, then we got the list, and then we didn't present it again.
Yeah, we did things in a very non-efficient order, apparently, because we didn't know better. Why would Edgeworth have come to the evidence room?
Hey pal, look at the time.
Was there something you needed to be going to?
It's just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to give him my report for the day. It might help, you know.
A report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer? I would go to
One
that
that
restaurant.
says nothing but no problems.
Hey, is Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about? We sure can use a report like this.
I'm sure he can.
It looked like a flyer for like food ordering. Like a menu card for an Indian restaurant
flyer.
or something.
I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you've got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
Whoosh.
I should probably see what Atrof has to say too. So let's try to do
Now
that.
we can go there. If
That
he's
would be
not there now,
swell.
we're switching to Amori.
If he's not there now, I'm gonna ask the Steam customer service if I can still refund the game after 53 hours of playtime.
Okay.
Gumshoe, why do you have Angel Star's menu? Best food in town.
Hallelujah.
February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office, room 1202.
Wait, that wasn't her menu, was it? Because
Possibly.
I would imagine Angel would put herself on the flyer, not the chef dude.
Was it a chef?
Yeah. You know, he had the chef's shorts and a hat. I think it was a hat at least.
I'll check the VOD later and when I can tell you tomorrow or something. I don't know. Oh!
It's the bellboy. What's he doing here? Did he swap professions?
No, it wasn't actually hers. Okay.
Oh, I will ask.
But will we learn where it's from? That seems to be the biggest mystery right now.
I also doubt she has flyers. She probably just does it mouth by mouth. Advertisement.
Thank you for adding that.
I saw the movement from the corner of my... I'm like, oh, wait.
Yeah, thank you, Tifa.
You can say mouth to mouth, though.
Word of mouth is the phrase you're looking for. Mouth to mouth is when you give CPR to somebody and you breathe into their face.
Yeah, but when you're already talking in this context.
It's word of mouth. Is this one of your child diseases, Tifa? Wait. How did you say it again? Come on, say the... It is word of mouth. No, please. Tifa, how do you say it?
Word of mouth. Ah! It's wrong.
Wait. Let's see if this thing is actually broken. Remember, this is the Tifa bullshit detector.
Yeah, no.
It still seems to be working. Wait.
No, it's broken. I got you there.
I think you're just so full of shit it always reacts to you. Could it be? Guests, my apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here?
Under his desk. Edgeworth?
Tifa, it's a Nintendo DS game originally. They did not bother doing different art assets for this.
Well, we obviously couldn't see him when we came into the room either.
It's the window around the corner from where we stand.
Oh, sorry, there's still space behind the book closet.
I have a child disease on my roof mouth. It causes one of my teeth to spin counterwise. You should get that checked out. Tifa, why did you...
I accidentally tapped the BRB screen. Sorry, I just wanted to grab my tea.
So, what Tifa just did was... I want to sink into the ground. So, let me move this thing from you. I'm gonna use these words on purpose. She fisted the Leorin board thingy. Actually, it's Sammy now, upgraded. So, instead of just grabbing her teacup by the handle, no, she went full fist. And she knuckled the screen with a button on it. How, Tifa?
Excuse me, still I have pressed the wrong button less than you have.
Because I usually don't let you near buttons for exactly this reason.
So that you know?
The doctor said, unfortunately, peanut butter. Fair.
I'm very proud of your use of words, Evie.
Yes. You are still an honorary Dutch person.
You still have that diploma.
Now, Tifa, please stop ending stream prematurely and read your line.
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
It's emotional to you, apparently.
Right.
He has the hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry? I am.
How much money do you have to decide, I want tea? I will not make the tea. I will not ask one of the assistants working here to bring me tea. I will hire the staff of a catering service, I guess, from a nearby hotel to send somebody with a tray.
I wonder if the hotel even is nearby.
It's in a different city in the end. Like, it's like, what do you call those? Like Uber Eats or whatever? Where they travel like 200 miles to bring you fresh tea. Why? I've never been more south in my life.
But you're doing great.
Yes, you are.
Also, a child disease on my roof mouth seems absolutely horrible.
You also don't want them on your rooftop, yeah.
Yeah.
They make the tea just like I like it. Yes, I mean, listen, if you can and want to spend probably hundreds of bucks on one cup of tea, cool. Do it.
That's probably no more than Starbucks.
I have a red Corvette and don't lock the doors money. I neglected that fact. You do have a very good point there, yeah.
Very true. My red sports car gets stolen.
Oh, well, I'll just use my other one.
I'll have to grab the Tuesday car now.
By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you.
Oh, there it is again. See, that is absolutely not Angel.
Oh, yeah.
It has the fancy mustache.
That is a very uwu chef.
Yeah, it could come straight out of, what's the KFC game again?
I
love you,
Colonel
Colonel
Sanders.
Colonel Sanders.
Colin L. My favorite punctuation is Colin L.
It's the Dutch way of saying it. Sorry. We already had this discussion back then with the game.
Between you hitting the break button and saying Colin L, you're killing me today.
Also, I think it even says the name under there.
Possibly.
No, très bien. It's
oh
French.
God, I didn't actually see who it was at first. Is it?
Are we supposed to know this character?
Wait, it's gonna be a character that's gonna be in the other games because they made this one after they had finished 2 and 3, right? It's gonna be like that? We will meet this character again? Because that looks like too much work was put into the chef guy for it to just be like a throwaway kind of art.
Yeah, they did put some details in the flyer.
Yeah.
Just tell us, is he gonna return?
Will we meet sexy, cute chef man again? No, but you would if you played Ace Attorney 3 before this case. Alright. So we will see more of him.
So it's gonna be a while.
I'm mesmerized by his biceps. Like, that's definition.
Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems. Really? Was it helpful? Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
That smug face on him. The real info's on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him. Present first and then talk?
Talk first. There you go. So, how did the inquiry committee go?
Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation. Concealing evidence? Yes, apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence.
Who would do such a thing? I mean, believe that.
They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Again.
Edgeworth would absolutely not do such a thing.
Question
He's a role model.
Question mark?
I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago.
Wait, at what point do you consider, like, asking why they do this when you are allegedly not forging evidence, but they keep saying something like this? Are you okay for the trial tomorrow?
Oh, he's not going to commit it, or admit it. Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney. However,
Something happened?
They gave control of the investigation over to the police department. The police department?
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. The Chief of Police Gant?
The chief...
I can do nothing but wait for his results. Wait?
I see.
Why, I ask you? Why? All along I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of.
That's
You
not
have a
how
lot
the
to
law
be ashamed
works.
of.
No, listen, just because you do what you believe is right doesn't mean you're not doing illegal things.
I believe it's right to have more money and therefore it's okay to rob the supermarket.
Exactly.
In Japan and California that's legal then, right?
By this line of thinking down there, yes. Unfortunately, yes. You can offload the prosecutor's job to the police officer. I mean, to be fair, everybody sucks here. Like, no, I would hope you don't. But at the same time, the people surrounding Edgeworth don't really have the best track record either. So, I mean, in this case, he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, but can you still count on it? If someone for 2 years has been doing everything wrong, then you can kind of assume that in this case he will also do the same.
If all year your dog, when he comes inside the apartment, shits on the floor, and you then put out something to stop that, like, I don't know, a newspaper or something, just so you can clean it up easier, and your dog doesn't do it, that doesn't change the fact that your dog still has done that the other 364 days this year. So, I understand why they don't trust him. My question is though, was it actually Edgeworth doing these things, or was it the people working with him? Because Edgeworth says he's not done anything.
In this case, I believe he's being set up again.
But all along.
No, I think here they're trying to make him the scapegoat.
The only thing we've seen him do that was shady was the autopsy report on case 2. Everything in case 3 was people hiding the truth from both us and Edgeworth. Yes.
Yeah, but he was already known for doing stuff like this.
You know what I just realized, Tifa?
Whatever the means.
That could have been other people, exactly. That's
get
what
them
I'm
done by whatever, or get them found guilty by whatever the means. That's his words too.
You know what I'm realizing, Tifa? I actually thought about this under the shower before the stream. Especially on Friday while we were playing, I was complaining like, oh, we just keep getting information we already have. But if you are investigating something, right? Wouldn't you also want individual sources to tell you the same thing so that it's confirmed by multiple sources? So Nick and Emma walking around going like, oh, so this thing that we as the players have now heard 4 times already, you are repeating. Cool. To us that might seem annoying, but in the reality of it, it's like, okay, so there's 5 people corroborating the story. This is important.
Yeah, I get that, but they do it in a way in this case that I'm not a fan of. I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with this case at the moment.
Hello, mommy. Happy omelette to you as well.
See, we're going to the egg variations.
Oh, okay.
How are you doing? We had omelette for breakfast.
No scrambled eggs.
Well, mine, I didn't break mine, so it was still...
Okay, but it was the worst omelette I've ever seen, but technically an omelette, yes. To be fair, prosecutor has a lot of enemies. True. As I imagine people in the police force do, because, like, your job is to get rid of people, and not get rid, but to put people behind bars that do illegal things. So, yeah. Fair.
Yeah, that's true. But still.
Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Excuse me, Phoenix, do you not recall his whole meltdown when he was telling you that ever since he was like 9 years old, he had a recurring nightmare that led him to his outburst in front of Aji? Hey, sorry, I killed my dad.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have a love-hate relationship with this case. I fully get that.
Yeah. Love the story that unfolds in this case, but investigations in this particular are rough. Yes. Thank you for understanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this might have already been a whole lot better if you got some better hints. I would like it if they did it the Danganronpa way, where if you enter a room and you try to leave, but you don't have all the evidence yet, they just
I don't
go,
think
hey,
I'm done here yet.
I don't, yeah, there might be something else. Let's go check again. You know, something
Leaving
along
so
that line.
early, Phoenix?
Yeah.
Are you sure we're done here?
Something like that would have already made this a whole lot better.
For us, because we're
yeah.
really bad at finding clues. Oh right, I'd better check this now.
As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage?
Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less.
Yes, that's true. Oh, why, Mr. Edgeworth? Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less.
Okay, it's a setup. Gant is covering his ass and somebody else's, and there's this whole corruption thing going that they don't want us to find out.
Apparently.
Never trust a person that wears pink in these games. There's a high chance they have something to do with murder.
Emma is also wearing pink.
No, that's a different shade. Compare the two glasses.
They've all been wearing different shades of pink.
Yeah, and it's a particular shade of pink.
I don't think it's a particular
No.
one.
Look at Gant's shades, glasses, whatever. That's the color of murder.
Yeah, but I don't
Emma's?
think the
No.
other suspects who had to do with murder had that particular
Yes, they
shade
did.
of pink.
Yes, they did.
I must misremember. Oh.
Exactly. I do not recall. But still, this case as Damon Ganner is a big plus to me. I mean, when I'm that age, I hope to look as sexy as Gant, but at the same time, I don't like him as a person. Well-written character, but shitty personality.
Yeah, he's probably gonna let it all out in court.
Yeah, I look forward to him just breaking down.
His beard kinda looks like a seashell upside down.
I hate you, I can't unsee it now. Yeah, I do see it. Why did you do that, Tifa? Big fan of buses. Thank you very much.
Oh, thank you for the tip. Appreciate it.
This is an excellent joke. Thank you very much. Long time no see, it's so exciting the stream. What does a meditating ex say? Omelette.
That one is so bad.
Oh, I was reading it while it clicked.
Yeah, we've never got that command to work actually. You have been following since 2 years ago, February 20.
It's been ages. How you've been?
1 year or 1 day before your birthday.
Oh, nice. Welcome back. How are you doing? Happy
Thank
Sunday.
you for the tip. Damn, it's been 2 years.
Yes.
Yes, it has been.
Yes. I'm also a big fan of buses.
What's my first message? Your first message.
Can I see that?
I can see that. I honestly have no clue. It has been a long time.
To tell you a number.
Tell me a number from 1 to 21.
22.
Your username reminds me of a story I once read of. I think it was a kid in Germany. I'm not sure, but the kid wrote to like the bus company, like what they do with the buses that have to stand outside at night. Because how do they
at the
pick?
bus terminals? Yeah, true.
Yeah, like some buses stay inside the building and some stay outside at night. And he was like, oh, how do you decide who stays inside and who stays outside? Is it like the bad buses or the good buses?
The kid, assuming it was actually a kid, the kid wrote, how do you decide which buses get to sleep inside?
Oh, that was the question.
Is it the good buses inside and the bad buses having to stay outside? And then they wrote this really cute reply like, no, they actually take turns and they get hot chocolate and stuff. It was really cute.
It was really cute. Somehow I had to think of that.
Is that turbo dismount? I have no idea what that is. I'm sorry.
That translated to I have no clue either.
Yeah, same. Also, I think it would be hard to implement since there's so much moving back and forth. If they're in one part, generally you get everything in a room and when you're done with most rooms being pretty isolated. True. You have a point there, Mortonald.
But still, I think it shouldn't be that hard.
Which made it easier for us to figure out that there were still clues in that room.
If you can do everything in only a specific order, it makes more sense, I guess.
Yes.
The chief of police? He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office.
But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed.
Oh no, we got another case number.
AI 16. Never trust AI, people. I've always said it. No.
We still don't trust AI.
Yeah.
After our anniversary stream, nope.
Also, wait. So far in the game we've solved one case per episode. In the previous episode we technically solved 2 cases. The DL9, DL6, I forgot what it was. The old case and the current one. Are we now solving 3 cases at the same time?
No, I hope not.
I hope not too.
I already don't understand this case the way it is.
Yeah. I do still improve it later on, but the first game is a ton of back and forth. Yes. Thanks to all the people that worked on that walkthrough we're using. But it was solved, right? I just did that line.
The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbings I brought this back here. Can I ask what kind of case it was?
Why does the chief never have to explain himself? I mean, just because you're ahead of something doesn't mean you're beyond scrutiny.
Yes.
No, it doesn't.
Can't say. It is here. Really has nothing to do with the current case.
I'm curious about this other case. I'd better make a note of it. Screwdriver. Evidence from a past case of Edgeworth's. Brought back to his office by Gann's request. Okay.
It's gonna be more and more confusing.
I don't like it.
Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. We probably got a new talk option? No.
Oh, true. Technically in all of them we solved multiple cases. Yeah. I mean, there was the murder, the wiretapping, the blackmail.
Oh no.
True. Yeah, I forgot about that.
We started our 3rd page of evidence. Oh no.
And the current murder, accidental death of Jack Hammer. Yeah.
True.
We've been on episode 5 for so long, like all the details just... Yeah, thanks.
You're very correct. Right, please. I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss this case with you over a cup of tea. Will you just order tea?
Actually, yes. Exactly what I expect you to do. I'll pass on the tea, just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on anyway? Maybe if I just show my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of him. Okay. Yeah.
Which means we go through everything again.
Yes, please.
We only have 2 pages.
What exactly does constitute as best evidence?
Good question. I would say the blood prints, but obviously not.
Clearly not the case. I don't think he's interested in Luminol, Tifa.
At the moment I don't do it, that's going to be what we skipped.
Fair, sorry. Have you pshed in the room already?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, Tifa.
He started exactly the same!
Imagine actually still reading the 2nd line and then deciding. Yeah, now give me the keyboard.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right?
Okay, play with this. Who is the one that makes us go through these scenes twice because she doesn't read?
It started exactly the same.
Tifa, I believe just about every cinema release movie ever starts with a first frame of a black screen.
Do you know how long this game would take if I don't try to like skip through the stuff we've already done?
I think it's actually shorter because we don't have to redo parts.
No.
It all has to do with that case around the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in.
You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later.
What do you mean we did? You must be talking about his father's murder and that... Murder. Also had to quickly give Tifa something else to tinker with in her hands because she was making sounds.
I didn't even make a sound.
I could hear it.
Now I get the finger hand.
Good thing you did. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth.
So we are having a cup of tea. That unlocked a talk thingy. Go through the rest first.
Potentially, yes. But look, it's the same text. I could tell because I looked at it.
Yeah, and you're adding an extra... Oh, look. Oh, what do you know? It is absolutely longer.
Stop being a hater, Tifa. Like, playing this logically, what do you think the best evidence would be?
We already showed the best evidence.
Really?
The murder weapon.
Not the parking stop?
No, the murder weapon.
How is the parking stop not important? It's his car.
I think we literally only needed that one bit that we got, but...
Oh look, it's different.
I know you. You've probably got a hold of some information already, right? What did you show, by the way?
And here we go again. Oh, this is a different version of... let's keep going in a circle. Alright. The fact that he doesn't have anything to say about the blue badger hurts my soul. Like, everybody should be talking about that.
I think the blue badger is getting unnecessary hatred. I think the plushie mascot that they have in the office...
See? How can you look at this?
Creepier than this one. Why do I think that handprint is going to be important?
How is the ticket parking stop of you parking 3 minutes before the murder not important enough?
That Gumshoe worked so hard on this. I think he did a great job.
Yes, he did.
Like, I wouldn't be able to build that. If I would work there and I went in, looking at that would make me happy every single time.
And then, to actually continue the game, we had to show him one thing twice. Okay, the ultimate evidence. How is my... Where's
Justice for the blue badger. I feel like they shouldn't have improved it anymore though. Like I said, the plushie that's in the office that has more of the head thingies looks creepier than the blue badger outside. I kind of like that one.
Oh look.
What are you doing?
I'm checking our badge.
Why?
Because I could.
How would you go talk to Edgeworth?
26381.
26381.
I am feeling miserable right now. So.
The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time.
Okay.
Damon Gant.
That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too, then.
He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous. Okay, this dude is the killer.
Yeah.
And also responsible for what happened 2 years ago. Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth.
What I want to know is why was a deputy chief of police on the investigation?
Well, you weren't.
What?
Yes, what I want to know is why I was a deputy chief. You weren't.
It's the signal is getting stronger. See?
No, come on, that was funny. In truth, I use slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands.
So I put the blood on my hands by torturing him first.
We won our guilty verdict, and the killer was executed.
Wait, you didn't...
He forged evidence. Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence.
Yeah, the fact that you never touched the evidence is also what's kind of throwing me off, because maybe you should have, as in like looked at it.
I had Meekins touch it. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code and I follow it faithfully.
It's funny because he did forge it. Yeah, exactly.
It's like, I would never do such a thing.
I never even looked at the evidence. Yeah, because you made your own.
By the way, Emma.
The chief prosecutor wanted to know something. My sister? What? If you were still studying forensic science. Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today Mr. Wright and I were using this. Luminol testing fluid,
It's my favorite fluid.
Well then, you might have a use for this.
Me when autopsy report. Yeah,
Aluminium powder for taking fingerprints.
Please don't tell me we have to go through every single screen again and powder for fingerprints.
They keep misspelling aluminium.
They went for the American audience.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion. For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know?
This is my second favorite fluid of rights.
The first is his tea, of course.
Oh my god, Mortonard.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will.
Why do I think some people, you know, when we go psh, 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 with the luminol fluid, other people would go psh, psh, psh.
No.
Your face told me you agreed. You were trying to hide that. You're like,
no.
The camera caught it. I'm gonna powder a Promace personality check for fingerprints. Maybe you will find an actual personality under all of it.
You'll probably find a couple.
Atroth, I'm really...
No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Whoa, data shits.
Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Fingerprint set recovers fingerprints from handprints for comparison with fingerprint file. Cool.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
It's not gonna be the last.
There we go again.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere.
On the blue badger.
Tifa, I would appreciate if you put a weird fingerprint on this thing and press the break button. Because I need a short break.
I'll put my flattest fingerprint on.
Flappest?
BRB.
BRB.
And we're back.
We are.
Tails, happy Sunday. How you doing?
How you doing?
Where
Whereabout are they? We should be near the end of the investigation on day 2. Hopefully.
Hopefully, like at this point in this trial, I do not see the end. I do not see it.
See how we're getting flustered from all of this? So, let's start at the evidence room.
No, with Gant, I would say, if he's there.
We just got the fingerprint thing, Tifa.
Yeah, true. That's what we have to do. No, wait, examine. Where else was a suspicious handprint?
No, Tifa. Court record.
Yes, but on the badger, I mean. So don't move away.
Do we need to spin this thing first? Wow.
No.
Amazing.
We already know what it's for.
Well, here, have a mouse. I want your weird fingerprints all over me, Red.
Wait, maybe I need to check him again?
I wish to be doused in this aluminium stuff, just so that we can do that. It's not that, Tifa. We're not gonna check him now. I have a feeling on like day 15 of this trial, that's when we check that thing.
I mean, we have... Well...
Go to the evidence room.
Yeah, that's next. But this seemed like the most logical place to start.
Evidence room.
Especially since you started. I'm getting there.
Evidence room.
Don't make me evidence room your face.
February 23rd. Evidence room. Sector 3. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
What happens again? Well, nothing yet.
He's being suspicious.
Yeah, besides that. Like, all we've done with him so far is, or he gave us permission to enter the evidence room, and that's kind of it.
Oh look, progression.
Finally. Finally. Here. In this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Zoom and enhance.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. I would say index one.
Finger.
This one is, the thumb is sideways.
Yeah, exactly. This one.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Here we go. Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminium powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With enter, see?
Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminium powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that? I think on the original DS and 3DS consoles you had to blow into the microphone, right?
Really?
Yeah. I would be shocked if you didn't, because they had microphones.
Want to know the name of Gan's team? Yes.
Not if it's a spoiler. But otherwise yes.
Honestly,
The green text of relief. Yes! I live for that moment when the banner pops up.
I don't even remember the song that plays when we're at Gans.
So, the organ, church music kind of thing. Yeah.
With the power of science. Wow.
You mean the powder of science.
Imagine though if the police officers would do this.
It's quite amazing that we seem to be the first people doing all of this, yes. Gan's theme is called Damon Gant. Swimming anyone?
I think we heard that one actually, the swimming anyone.
I want to know more about the backstory of that guy, because why does he ask everybody to go swimming with him?
With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake.
Psh. Do you inhale the cake? What? I mean, I've seen you inhale the cake, but... Wow, that looks like fun. It might take some getting used to, though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. Hi.
I don't think you should inhale aluminium powder ever.
You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra.
How about you pour on a regular amount and don't waste all of it?
Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I'd better give it a try. I did read it, so hi. Hi. Thank you for reading the tags. So why do you skip all the lines? What? What did I miss? Why are we on a different screen?
You didn't miss anything. I accidentally went backwards. First we dust. Here. Let's do extra. Kinda looks like a tornado.
Oh wait, dust. Wait, stop. What sound does dusting make? Me when I inhale it. No, don't. Wait. Give me this. You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I want the whole thingy covered.
This? No. Do it with me, everybody. Come on. Wait, what's up?
That didn't seem
right. I think that's enough.
I did read it, so hi. Hi. And I'm dead.
Yeah, please don't do that.
Stop inhaling so much aluminium.
Now, Tifa, time for you to blow us away. It's more spraying than dusting, Jack. I don't care.
You did it! You found one!
But
Also, it's a good thing we did everywhere. Look at how huge
Yeah.
this print is.
We put on so much stuff, I can't see the fingerprint anymore. All I see is the aluminium powder. But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this fingerprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. Good thing we have this one glove in our inventory. Does
Yeah.
it work if you like
Yes.
turn it upside down or
Yes.
turn it inside out?
Yes.
Upside down. Suddenly, now there's no fingerprint, and now there is.
Me went upside down. Does it work if you... Yes, Tifa, it suddenly becomes a fingerprint.
Inside out. Does seem a shame. Well, Reddit, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely.
I see one at the bottom left.
It seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprints as well. Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. Long. Okay.
Clicked out of the game.
I thought for a second I closed the game.
More in the middle. Much better.
Handprints, footprints, artists formerly known as prints. I get that. I actually
beautiful
get
print.
that. Oh my god. Modern art.
This looks exactly like mine.
How long have you been sitting on that one? Just for this moment? Or was that spontaneous?
Can you explain it?
The artist formerly known as Prince. You know the artist, Prince? He actually went through a phase where he went as Tough Cup. The artist formerly known as Prince.
Tough Cup.
Yes, or Tough Cap, however you want to pronounce it. But he went by the artist formerly known as Prince. Mwah.
Okay, that's even better.
Mwah. For like 10 seconds I typed it. Genius. I love it. This has MS Paint vibes. Yes, a little bit.
I wouldn't be able to do that in there though. Skinner, happy Sunday. How was the Exoprimal?
Yes, how was
Okay.
that? I had to bow out before we played that, but I saw you did.
Animaniacs joke. That's a joke in Animaniacs as well. It's time for Animaniacs.
DMCA.
One of it is actually a fingerprint of one of the devs. Well,
Could be.
then
Let's find
could
out.
actually be possible. Oh,
Why are you dusting?
don't I just go back? We already blew. Okay, blow it away.
Press the bullshit button, Tifa. Thank you. I think I'd like to try one of the other fingerprints.
But why not this
Why
one?
don't we take this one? It's perfect.
Let's move on to a different finger. What's wrong with this one though?
Okay, I'm confused. Let's do this one again. It's super fun and super trash at the same time. I mean, I've played the tutorial thing and I played one round by myself with random people online.
Okay, we're
I
not
would-
done dusting this.
If it's really online only, like it seems to be, then I would pay maybe
Check the
$5
sound!
extra.
The sound! That's why it didn't work.
I was like, no, the sound is breaking. I check OBS, I'm like, oh,
We're
wait.
starting over. All
Okay,
of that
sorry.
dust was put to
Everybody,
waste.
come on.
I'm gonna leave that to you. Good job, good job. Don't press out. Okay, take another deep breath.
No, I'm
Okay, I'll take
actually
over
getting
for a
dizzy.
sec.
No,
Where's the mouse?
Okay, please don't do what I just did because I exhaled too much. Also, this is burning my eyes with how bright it is.
If we don't have enough dusting now, then I don't know what
Tifa,
else.
do you remember that a while ago I showed you a video of an elephant having diarrhea? And it was the same sound. Also, Tifa, tails help me help you, so get your spine straight. Thank you for that, tails.
Okay. So what's the difference with this print and the other one, by the way?
I didn't enough.
Apparently.
Oh my god.
I mean, obviously.
Could do with some tweaking, will be better, but there's worse games out there. Yeah. Wouldn't play it without it being an actual party with people. Yeah, that's why I'm hoping they'll announce that it actually has a single player mode, and then I'll buy it for like 15, 20 bucks, but not for 60.
Do you also have to have a group already, or can you go into a random group?
You can match with random people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Also can confirm the Way of Water is actually pretty freaking good.
Honestly, I thought the graphics and everything was beautiful.
It's enough for me, dog.
Story-wise, it was like unnecessary.
I would like the 2.5 hours of a 3-hour movie back, but I actually watched it because at some point I walked out of the living room while Tifa had it on and I made dinner. And I would argue that I've missed nothing. I didn't like the first Avatar. I didn't like this one. I think James Cameron, the guy who makes these movies, actually said, if you didn't like the first one, you probably won't like this one. And he was correct. I mean, it's not for me.
That's for every series, I would think.
Not necessarily. It's not for me.
Like, the CGI and stuff was absolutely stunning. But that's all there is in the movie, really.
Yeah.
I think because Tifa blew too much dust away.
True.
My blowing is too harsh.
Yeah, exactly, Tifa. You blow too much.
I'll blow softer next time.
Fun fact or not, there's a third one in the make. Yeah, and the fourth and the fifth one.
5 in total, even.
The fifth Avatar movie is now scheduled for December 2031.
Yeah, I believe all of them got delayed with another 2 years. Like the third one is gonna be out in end of 2025, I believe, if I recall correctly.
Thankfully for me, I don't have to wait that long because I won't wait that long. I don't care. I'm out.
Well, better than waiting, what was it, 10, 15 years?
Yeah. 15.
So it could be
14.
worse.
Too long.
Pulled a Nintendo and remixed the same story but made it better. Well,
I'm happy you liked it, but you can watch it again for me. Can't wait for Sonic 3, yes, and I hope they're gonna be able to make Jim Carrey come back. Jim Carrey? What's his name?
Jim Carrey.
Oh yeah. I said the name and for some reason it
sounded wrong.
It sounded not like his name to me. So yeah, Jim Carrey. Yeah. We need him.
I really hope so as well. I think if the script and everything would be good enough, he'll definitely do it.
If he can do it, he'll do it.
I'm quite sure. Yeah. Would be great. Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Yes, it did.
As a matter of fact.
I almost passed out.
You don't even know how much effort. Let's match it up right away.
So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
There's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
Oh, like with blood? I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think left these prints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I could make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Yeah, you go for that. It has shadow. Jim can take a break. No, I need more good Jim Carrey.
How do I see? Oh, okay, this is where. Okay. It's not
Jim
Lana.
Mayo?
There we go.
Yeah, that's his alternative spin-off nickname. Okay.
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe.
Cool.
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
Yeah, now we have confirmed that a police detective touched a locker in the evidence room in the police place. Like, cool. Wait. Oh my god, there are Jack's fingerprints on Tifa. Who would have thought?
But it's right next to the bloody handprint and on a locker that might not be his.
Yeah. Wait, Gumshoe's name is Dick? Yes. Dick is short for Richard. I mean, we don't know if his full name is Richard Gumshoe, but Dick is actually a short version of a longer name. You know, short Dick. Anyway.
Emma is cute. I would totally hug her.
What a dick. Yes. Also very true. I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Emma is growing on me. Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Wait, Dick, Richard, that doesn't make any sense. Don't ask me.
Did we use
it is how it is.
Court record or did we examine?
You can check the floor prints if you don't know.
It's here.
Then you do.
I don't know how to use the thingy. Do we examine or do we?
I think you need to go into mode again.
Oh wait, now we go into.
I think you need to luminol first. Left.
Why do we need the luminol?
Because I think you do, Tifa. Spray. There you go.
But it's already there.
Spray it again. Stop spraying. Okay.
We did a whole tutorial. How did we...
Can't believe you keep saying Gumshoe's.
Can you check it? No.
Maybe it's a heinous lie, who knows?
Okay, we both didn't pay attention in the tutorial, obviously. How do we now use this on here? Examine?
By being able to click on it. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here! Okay, want to try using this? Oh, never mind.
There go her eyes sparkling again. Leave it be. Okay, let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Yes.
That's such a weird pronunciation in English. The Dutch way...
Hypothese.
Yeah.
In German.
Hypothese. That makes so much more sense.
No. Hypothesis.
Hypothese. I can't read it as anything else.
Don't ask me.
Hippopotamus. Anyway, we must try to find the prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand. It looks kind of like a snail monster in a video game.
A little bit.
You will... Are you okay, Tifa?
I'm checking every pixel just in case.
You're not checking anything, you're moving.
Oh, we should dust everything. Okay. Oh, that's not enter. There's no dusting. Here.
Press a button.
Yes. How many buttons do you want me to press?
What?
You can only dust once this thing is orange.
What?
You haven't found anything yet.
What?
Examine again.
What did we just... What did we skip? I feel really dumb suddenly. Yes. Luminol, no prints.
Just try to find them that didn't get wiped.
Okay, so we...
Can we zoom out again? No.
No.
Why are you clicking? It's gonna turn yellow if it finds something.
Because clicking and pressing enter are the same thing.
Yeah, but you don't need to click or press enter. The blue needs to turn yellow and then you can dust.
I'm pretty sure it's under like the dust and back part because I can't go there, so it has to be there. Am I missing something here?
We also can't move.
Court record.
And then what?
I'm gonna luminol some more.
Oh.
Thank you, Tifa. Thank you for cancelling out of a thing. Beautiful. Where is it supposed to be?
Well, good luck. How about we examine that thing again and then you look at the walkthrough?
Please do. Because I'm pretty sure I mouse overed everything.
Or do we need to go now? That's done.
I mean, chances are good there is more handprints there, or more fingerprints, but... Check the left-hand side of that screen. I thought I did, but apparently I haven't. You know where the lock is?
Well, I was on my way getting over that. No.
What? How? Okay, so we can't see it, but they make it seem like we should be able to, because how sure are you that this is the case?
Well, it would have made sense if you can now just dust everything, but that's also not the case. Okay, we're going through this walkthrough.
Yeah, give me that.
Evidence room.
Someone must have been wearing a glove here. Okay, yeah. We found it. Then we realized that it's Dick Gumshoe, yes.
Oh, just to the left of the middle finger. I'm quite sure we went over that, but sure.
You what, mate?
You ready?
Did we or did we not do 4 attempts at this?
I mean, maybe we went too fast.
Alright, give me the mouse. Everybody.
I'll keep my breath as reserve. Amazing dusting. I think you almost have it.
Let's try.
You ready?
Time for Tifa to blow. Yes! There we go. There we go.
Oh.
That has to be Jake's.
Tum tum tum.
Which, once again, we have found the handprints of the fingerprints of somebody who works here. Nice. Hey, these fingerprints,
but they're right next to the bloody handprint. Whoa, 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 whoa! TOS! It's only as TOS
the
as you
game makes
make
us do it. I'm just saying.
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Marshall's fingerprints found on a bloody fingerprint left in the evidence room. The print had been wiped.
That's got to be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma. This is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction, the blood and the fingerprints are in the same place.
Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped bloodstain. And who's also always holding a knife? Jake Marshall.
But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it. Well, who do you want it to be? Jake Marshall or your sister?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you want it to be anybody but her, no? I mean, it still sucks if it's people you know. Because you never consider them to be murderers. Potentially.
I feel like it's been a long time since we got at like this in-game saving point.
Yep.
Once more.
Triple safe because day 3. February 24th, 9:41 AM. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2.
Everyone,
and on my birthday.
Happy birthday to Jack. Congratulations with Jack's birthday.
In-game.
Time flew by so fast. It seems like 4 months ago.
That's why I look so much older lately. Not because I still need more sleep, but because of this. Apparently.
So, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are.
Yep.
Fair. After all.
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope I didn't hold you too long for questioning.
I just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
Is that legal? To hold somebody and then interrogate them until like minutes before their trial?
I want to believe it's not, but...
Japanifornia, no.
So how'd it go? Says Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't see capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
So it's a life sentence versus a death sentence, but still she takes the blame.
I don't understand this case at all yet.
Depriving of sleep? No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I wish that was not the case too, but Japanifornia, they're okay with it.
Quite sure there's a limit. How many courtroom scenes did you do in this one counting this one?
I
This
have
is
no idea.
the second one, I think?
I believe this is the 4th one, no, the 3rd one technically.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because on day 2 we already had 2 parts of the trial, the former and the
Oh,
latter.
true. Gant wasn't in the first one, he came in the second one,
Yeah.
so yeah, this is the 3rd one. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Then why did you confess to the murder? You kept saying, I did it. You told us, I did it. I'm the one that killed him. And now you go, I have no clue about any of this.
Hey Tifa, how did you do it? I did it.
Yes. Yes.
Miss Sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall.
What kind of trace evidence?
The type your people would normally find if they did their jobs properly and if they didn't all run around like headless chickens because you're doing weird things.
Honest, I don't understand a single thing anymore.
Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Also, in good old honest psycho tradition, can we please talk about the motives?
Can we talk about how she changed her mind, that she no longer did it?
Hey, Lana, why did you do it?
Yes! I am...
Why
so
did you do it?
confused.
And also, how did you do it? Maybe if you could tell us these 2 things, we would get a bit farther in this.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
How
Why
can
are we
you
already
still
starting?
say he was killed in 2 different places at the same time? It's not possible.
Why are we already going in straight away? What happened to the yes, I'm ready, and then we start?
Yes, my name is Jack
What?
Eggs, and I'm here to voice the part of Phoenix Wright and other characters. You know, state your name and profession.
No, that's only for the witness.
Oh, I thought I'm on the stand.
But that's not physically possible, is it?
But I feel like we're skipping protocol.
What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this one is messed. This is one messed up trial. Still is, yeah. Quantum assassination. Yes, we have entered the MCU phase of... I want to say Assassin's Creed for some reason.
I have Assassin's Creed.
There will probably be quantum assassinations in Assassin's Creed if I haven't already. I haven't played any of them past the second one, I believe. Hello Tyr, happy Sunday, how are you doing?
This will probably all make sense in the end, but I'm gonna make Phoenix work for this.
As a beloved Disney character once taught me, Tifa, it will all make sense when we're older. Hate Frozen 2.
I really liked Frozen 2, but that bit with
Sorry.
Olaf, they absolutely ruined Olaf
Yeah.
for me in Frozen 2. Like he had like a midlife.
I liked
emo
Frozen 2
crisis.
despite all of Olaf.
Yeah, basically doing fine. Glad to hear.
Indeed.
One of my duties as a prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Imperial evidence.
Yes.
That's illegal. Everything
Yes.
from that time is illegal. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. That was not the question though. The question was, are you ready? Now blah blah blah. Now that's what set Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
He hasn't answered the question. And that's supposed to be an admirable trait?
Very well, let the trial resume. On the day of a crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Meekins?
I guess. Oh boy.
Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Oh god. There he is. Oh.
Did you just dislocate your shoulder trying to do the Meekins salute?
I feel like that's what's necessary to actually pull it off.
You need to JoJo pose with your hand, you're holding it wrong. It has to be palm outwards. It's... Wait, you actually... I can't angle my... You can do it. What the hell?
Just pull.
Impressive. So you can be Meekins from now on.
Will the witness please state his name and occupation?
Yes, sir. I'm Officer Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, it would be murderer, sir.
Now even Meekins is starting.
I have a question. First of all, does he keep hitting himself in the crotch when he does this? Because he goes like... And...
No, I think he's leaning on the...
Oh, okay, yeah, that would make more sense, hopefully.
See? He's...
What's
he
with all
slammed
of
the
these
thing.
people and saying we're murderers?
Yeah, and now it's the other way around. First Lana was like, I did it, and now she's like, oh, I have no clue about this. And then Meekins was like, oh, I'm innocent, and now he's
She
like, oh,
bribed
I
him.
did it.
Lana bribed Meekins. If they're both taking the blame, neither one of them can be found guilty. Because we're all too confused.
Dan Salute gave him brain damage. I feel like I get
Yes.
brain damage in this case.
The only
Feeling
good Olaf scene in Frozen 2 was him playing charades.
Yes.
Don't recall that one.
I believe it's at the
Charades.
beginning where they're all together.
I don't recall. I've wiped all of Olaf from Frozen 2 from my memory. It's easier that way.
Olaf was, when I was watching it, I was like, what the fuck? Everything makes sense when you're older.
Hey, did I mention that we're older? Yeah, we could tell.
I mean, that was absolutely horrible.
Meekins is secretly the mastermind behind everything. He is the
He's trying to
mind
trick us.
master. Why do you think Mind, Master, and Meekins all start with the same letter?
The secret shadow president running Japanifornia. I feel
hope
like the world or Japanifornia might even be a better place if Meekins was the secret shadow president. He seems like innocent enough to try to make everything a nicer place.
Given a lot of the things we have seen so far in this game, yes. I would agree. I would wholeheartedly agree.
I was like, wait, what?
So you're telling us that you're a professional killer?
Sir, it was me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You've got to believe me, sir.
Actually, what we'd like to hear from you,
Sir, I'm what you would call a part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend, sir.
Please, Mr. Acherov, sir, help me, sir.
Officer Meekins,
Yes, sir.
give us your report of the crime. Consider that an order.
Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir.
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
I don't like people like Meekins.
No. He's putting us in a bad light.
Yeah. They even forgot his little cloud when they got to the main area where the story takes place.
Oh, seriously? I don't even recall or paid attention to that really. Wasn't that also a little bit of a colder place? Maybe that's why?
But he's still needed after the end of Frozen. Maybe the magic just got stronger. Oh, well.
No, Frozen 1 ends with him getting his personal cloud so that he doesn't melt. And in the beginning of Frozen 2 it's also still there.
Now that is the mystery we must solve. Tifa, let's stop playing this game. Let's discuss Frozen 2 and
Let's just watch it. Watch party.
Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to do, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life. Then I did it.
Oh, he believes he did it in self-defense now.
After that I passed out, until another officer smacked me awake.
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you.
Do unto others before they do unto you.
That reminds me, well, not that reminds me, but if you do accidentally kill someone.
Yes.
Or self-defense or anything.
No. There is a difference between accidentally and in self-defense.
Okay, let's go complete accident. Are you still considered a murderer? Is murderer a word for if you have killed someone, no matter how?
In the public opinion or in terms of law?
In terms of the pure definition.
Again, in terms of do people think you're guilty or does the law hold you guilty? Or find you guilty? There's a difference.
Well, you're not guilty of murdering by...
You might still be. You might be the cause of a death due to gross negligence.
Yeah, but are you considered a murderer?
Again, in the eye of the law or not? You're asking a very broad question that I'm trying to narrow down that you're not helping with. There's manslaughter. In German it's Totschlag, that's true.
So you're a manslaughterer. That sounds worse than murderer.
I've never fully understood all the differences between like manslaughter, murderer, first, second, third degree. Like, I don't have any information about law other than my time with Ace Attorney, so
well, you gotta keep all of the types of murder.
There you go. Manslaughter is a death caused without malice by the perpetrator.
Yeah, but manslaughter sounds so much worse, you know, like I slaughtered this man on the spot, if you think about it.
Also not the same as second degree, apparently.
Okay.
Second degree is non-premeditated but still done with malice.
First
Okay.
degree is planned, right?
Yeah, premeditated.
Yeah.
When you wanted to do it.
But I didn't
Okay.
plan it at all. I'm like just walking on the street with knife in my hand, and all of a sudden someone trips, falls on me, and accidentally lands with his head right onto my knife that I was legally carrying.
Sounds like
at that
manslaughter
point.
to me.
Then it's manslaughter. But am I still a murderer?
You are a manslaughterer.
Well, I guess I'll take it.
What? Spontaneous, but you still intended to kill. Self-defense usually falls under manslaughter. Alright.
That makes sense.
How do you call it if you accidentally murder someone? Oopsie daisy.
Yeah, like if I...
Or a Tuesday.
I would say a Monday, but that's shit that happens on Monday.
Monday morning.
Or a Friday afternoon, like at the end of your shift to ruin your weekend.
No, that's macabre. Let's not go there. I have no idea. Accidental death? I have no idea.
Accidental killer.
That's the Meekins family motto, sir. Also, that's a horrible motto. Murdered someone again. Mondays.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Is a line I'm pretty sure every single character in a first-person shooter has said at some point.
I see. When you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
Can we check his head for fingerprints?
Can we give him like a full body checkup to make sure he doesn't have some sort of head trauma that he is like that?
You want him to bend and cuff?
No, that's not how you check for brain damage, Tifa. That's how you check whether the scrotum moves
I like
into
how serious you answered that.
the body during certain movements. Yes, because after all the nonsense we spouted earlier, I need to spread some knowledge.
So
try to-
Daisy did it.
Potentially.
In this case, right now, if suddenly there's a character called Daisy that they're introducing that it turns out to be
Then
the
Daisy
killer,
did it.
I would not be surprised.
It's Gant. It's with pink glasses.
I think it's also Gant.
What I need here is more info to work with. Yeah, and a better witness.
Let's start pressing him on everything.
No, please don't. Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir. I'm in charge of hiring new recruits, sir. Oh, God. Imagine
he's
him
more
hiring
HR.
more people like himself.
Yikes! That's a scary thought.
Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which meant many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed.
Who was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir?
He's the one that left the handprint.
Yeah.
The Blue Badger!
Yes, sir. The lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir. It was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. Not even has wheels. Please press a button, Tifa. Don't make me take that keyboard away from you.
Why would you even guard that thing? Look at
Because
how cute
it's
it is.
beautiful. The Blue Badger is the best thing about this entire episode so far.
It looks right into your soul and it will make you confess to all of your sins.
Yeah, it has my Monday morning face. The Blue Badger dancing in the void is even scary. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. And actually I have to disagree though. Because just looking at the Blue Badger makes me calm. It quiets the tempest inside of my mind. Yeah. Have you seen him in Edgeworth's game? Nope. Haven't played those.
But Tails, he looks a bit like, I've got the mascot of the Efteling. I forgot what their character is called. It's only the head, really, that reminds me of it.
You looked it up last time and you already forgot again.
I forgot the name.
That thing.
I see. It sounds like a very important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around.
Pardoes, yes, exactly.
But I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
No, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there?
Please stop pressing everything. I do not think that we need to.
Then you get more information.
I don't want more information from Meekins. Meekins is useless.
And we need to press this one.
I want Meekins to quit his job and become like, I don't know, something very low stakes.
Besides, he only said like 3 things.
In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right here around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? There it is, I found it.
Can someone take that thing away from him?
This is one right here.
Could you please read us the number?
Hey,
Yes,
the
sir.
protection!
It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh? But the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Tum tum tum. So he went in at 450. While he was unconscious, someone took his card.
And the only one who would have had the easiest way of doing this is once again Jake Marshall.
Took his card, used it again later, and then at, what is this, 5:14, when was the last time he used it?
Yeah, 514.
Went back to give him his card back. You don't need to, or the way outside isn't registered.
I have no idea.
So this 777, probably a guest card that someone used?
I have a feeling that's Jake Marshall.
I think so too, but he probably used a guest card to cover that it was him going in there.
I have no idea. I still think it's Jake, but let's find out why.
Please explain, witness.
It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room, and the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during that second time when...
Yes, sir. That was when I spotted the man on the security screen. Okay. I guess good thing you did press it.
Oh yeah, gonna press everything.
Pardoes is a friendly magical jester of a Blue Badger's nightmare fuel. I don't see the nightmare fuel in the Blue Badger. It's just pure love. And undulating love.
All of the love it was made with poured into
I agree.
this boarding.
So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife.
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you. What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into.
Wow, I mean...
It's true, though. I mean, I agree with Phoenix's pretty mean statement there. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him. That's how I got this gash on my left hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be.
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. Grabbed the man by his collar?
Well, he fought for his life.
Yeah, but shouldn't there be blood prints? As in blood on the collar. What exactly do you mean when you say did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into Kung Fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. I made sure to close my eyes, like a man. Yeah. I see. He must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in a sea of my blood, and then the next thing I knew...
Yes?
He punched me right in my face, sir. Okay.
Then he passed out.
About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right.
According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30.
He hit me right in the head too. I woke up crying tears of pain. Who woke you up? Yes!
Well, that's not important.
Yes, it is.
It was an officer. Isn't that enough info?
Wait, if it's an officer, it has to be Jake Marshall.
Who says he...
Me. I do.
No, I mean, it can absolutely be Jake Marshall, but probably everyone who works there is an officer, so...
Fair enough.
Like, it doesn't give any info.
Let's find out.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
When I came around though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir. The Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand.
Well, we can all rest easy now.
Protected him with his life.
Yeah.
Good job, Meekins. You deserve a raise.
He deserves to be fired.
People like Meekins I wouldn't even trust to bake my bread. Like, I have very little faith in this person.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was the man this officer murdered really the victim?
He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins.
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just this morning, sir.
Why would he give it to him?
So that we don't have it. So that Edgeworth doesn't have it. So that he can keep confusing us.
The chief?
Delivered it?
What is that? A videotape.
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. Videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and was told it had been mistakenly erased. What a coincidence.
So the chief withholds evidence. Arrest the guy, please. Nah, it's a communication error. Because you see, the paperwork probably hasn't found its way yet to the right person releasing it. Because they thought, you know, human error, they thought the tape had been deleted, but it really hadn't. So they now found the tape, but in the documentation it still says the two cases aren't linked. So what were they supposed to do?
Coincidence? I think not either, Tails.
That's quite a mistake.
I just do what I'm told, sir. It's the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Seriously though, there's absolutely no reason to give this to one of the main suspects in the murder case. I have this tape which might show that you are the killer. Here, I'll give this to you and please make sure to show this to the good court.
How does Gant have a job still right now?
Well then, let's have a look.
Gant's trying to fuck us up.
Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
No, please stop using that word murderer, sir. It scares me.
You're the one that said you're a professional murderer.
Mm-hmm. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into? It's called being a lawyer. I love it.
Okay.
Ooh, a 3D model. What the fuck, I'm done. No, you're not. You're gonna sit through
You're
this.
suffering with us. Also smart. No. Why is he sneaking in there?
It's Jake Marshall, I'm telling you.
What's the point of a
Convenient censorship, I say.
Of a security camera on belly button level, by the way?
You can't even check what is being done to the bottom, like, row of the lockers.
But the locker room, or the lockers, you can only open with your fingerprint.
Yeah.
If it's not Bruce.
He faked the fingerprint.
How
Easy.
do you fake the fingerprint?
With a glove. Okay, another question. Where exactly is that camera set up? Because the Bruce Goodman imposter was able to get out of the room without being caught by the camera again.
And who sets it up like that? Why would you set it up in such a motion? At least have it in a position to have 2 cameras that cover the entire thingy.
It's an L-shaped room. All you needed was 2 cameras. Tifa, they're on a tight budget.
I'm sorry.
Who's ready to watch that video a billion times? I am. Do we really have to?
I have a feeling we'll have to.
Budget cuts, exactly. They just had to make sure they can make do with what they have.
So there's never a corpse in that room. So far, there was no corpse, Or it was around the corner, or it fell and we can't see it because of the placement of the camera.
So here's the thing. The budget cuts don't only affect the cameras, but also the make of the room. What I'm trying to say is you couldn't tell from us playing so far because the characters haven't picked up on that yet. But the room is actually slanted downwards towards the door. So when they had their altercation, Bruce Goodman did actually pass away and Meekins is the murderer. But the now corpse of Bruce Goodman fell forward as the camera moved away, and then it rolled on the floor out the door, which wasn't picked up by the camera because of the angle.
Yeah, I can absolutely follow this.
Yeah. And because of like the distance the body was rolling, it also like folded in the middle to get through the door. So it's like roll, 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 floop out the door.
We might as well just skip to the guilty verdict.
Yeah, definitely. Meekins did it. Easy. The budget cuts distorted the fabric of space and time in that room. It's Japanofornia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with Edgeworth here.
This is everyone right now. His face just like sums it up.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that wriggling piece of plywood?
Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir. It's the Blue Badger, sir. Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? On the floor and out the door, Jack just accidentally rhymed. That was an accident.
Can absolutely make a song out of that. On the floor and out the door. On the floor and out the door. On the floor and out the door. And then you go.
Let's let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah, and then you go on.
Can we somehow do like a stop motion video of me rolling you over the floor and then folding you in the middle to get through the door?
That could work.
That would be so much work with how bad we are at these things. Potentially, but not likely.
Yes, well, anyway. This tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter someone in the evidence room. And some sort of activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that alright with you, Officer Meekins?
Yes, sir. As you wish, sir. Best escape song ever.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Let's go through the text this time first. And then
we have to. You always go through the text first.
Sorry, I thought this was already the cross-examination.
Let's go through the text first.
I see Meekins and my brain gets tired. I don't know what I can say. This face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that the other person was Detective Goodman, sir.
Does he even know what Detective Goodman looks like?
Probably not. Oh, you know what the plot twist is gonna be?
What?
Meekins has prosopagnosia. To him, everybody looks like Bruce Goodman. If only there was some sort of like medicine company who could try to fix that. I mean, he opened the locker which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. Unless they used the glove to fake the fingerprint.
His logic makes sense though.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Wasn't there a glove too? Right. Yes. I'm pretty sure what they did was, like, find anything with Goodman's fingerprint on it, and then they took the fingerprint and glued it to the glove. That's the rough way of explaining what happened. It's a bit more intricate than that, but you can definitely copy people's fingerprints.
It's kind of stupid to leave the glove there then, though.
Why? Who would think that?
But then again, he got in a fight with Meekins and...
Exactly.
Yeah.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. Do you know why I have to start this cross-examination? Another short break.
BRB. We're back.
We are. Marshall was the imposter pretending to be Goodman with a glove. That's my working theory right now.
Betrayal! I'm not sure how everyone comes into place though, because Marshall is really suspicious, but so is Gant, and I don't think Marshall and Gant are in it together.
Yes, well.
You really think they are?
Yes.
You think they're working together?
Yes. There's no music right now.
Oh, okay.
Press a button.
I thought I wasn't plugged in again.
There it is.
Okay. We're pressing everything again.
Why?
To get all of the dialogue that you're skipping by not pressing.
I'm very fine with skipping all of Meekin's dialogue. Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of a man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter?
Also, wait. Why is there no camera in the guard room itself?
Because that's where the camera feed goes.
So? It's a police station.
Yeah.
It's a way towards an important room.
Budget cuts.
I guess.
The latter, but you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you?
Oh yes, sir, but I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see. I feel that. I do feel that.
I also feel that we had this discussion a while ago, but if you would now ask me to describe what my mom looks like, I won't be able to give you a good description.
She looks like a person. She has the skin. She has lips, a nose, 2 eyes, 2 eyebrows, 2 ears. She has a neck. She has hair.
Like it doesn't work like that just because you've seen someone.
Occasionally when she speaks I can see the teeth. She has multiple teeth.
I'm quite sure she still has all teeth, I'm not sure.
Couldn't tell exactly how many that exactly means, but there are many.
Might have ears, but covered by hair.
Sometimes, depends on my haircut. Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I'd bet my badge on it. Please quit your job.
Can we just do this one?
Yes, but the first part of it. But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. But if you must label people as having seen or not seen it.
To see or not to see?
Why is this...
That is the question.
Why is this in red? Why do I think this is where we need to contradict him?
No, it's just important words.
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Oh, why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or... Please stop labeling me.
Meekins! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify.
Yes, sir.
You claimed the man who brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. He opened the locker.
Okay. About these lockers. Is there no other way to open them? No, sir. I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. That doesn't sound right. We only respond to registered fingerprints, sir. I wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
If a man opened the locker's lock, which only responds to its registered fingerprints, then he must be the person the locker was assigned to.
Exactly my point, sir. And this too. How is it unquestionably his? How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir. From people in the know, sir.
People in the know.
I've heard rumors about lockers. Do you not feel your own credibility shrinking to a subatomic level? People in the know.
Why do you need to gossip about which locker is whose?
I couldn't tell you. The workers in the department cafeteria, sir. They keep me informed.
And how do they even know which locker belongs to which detective?
Is the department cafeteria related to Angel Star? They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir.
For the record, the opened locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
Yeah, press that too. Doctor, how do you know how to remove my appendix? I heard from people in the know. I mean,
I get all my knowledge from people in the know.
People in the Know is my favorite website on the internet as well. It's where I go for all of my information. How do people in real life actually say these things? And I recant my statement because 90% of Facebook exists. Yeah. No, actually, Honest Psycho, I think they do. It's just not necessarily people that you and I hang out with, because we wouldn't like them. But the kind of people that go like, oh, such and such is this way because I've read it on the internet.
Facebook told me.
Yeah.
The Facebook experts told me.
Facebook. I feel like that's the real life equivalent to the whole Meekins fiasco right now. Funny to assume I go outside. True. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have assumed. I know about
It's
people
better
like that.
inside.
Yeah, I can agree on that. However, the most important detail is not shown in this video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir.
Please do. After all, you are the one being examined.
We got the bingo sound.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock. It was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it. Mr. Wright, let's check the court record again.
Is there a problem with the security video?
Of course there's a
Yes,
problem.
there is.
There's a lot of problems with that video, by the way.
Regarding the video contained on this tape, there's one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange.
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may not have been Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Problem one, that's slander. That's the only thing that isn't a problem.
I have an objection to that, Matenhart. Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth.
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video.
You would want me to point it out.
Let's watch it again.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence.
Sure, let's look at the videotape some more.
I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us this contradiction you speak of.
I have to point out a problem in the video? This is the first time I've ever had to do that. Yeah, I don't feel confident about this. Oh look, saving. I'll point it out with my massive Yaga hands.
You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video.
Thank God.
Just take a good look and be sure to point out the writing.
Please don't play it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. Same. How does this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where is the contradiction that indicates the man may not have been Goodman?
Here it is.
Right there.
Oh, wait.
Please fast forward. Thank you. Tifa, I believe I can speak for everybody watching this right now when I say stop doing that.
Fine. I wish I could move the mouse from his face, but then I click. Oh.
There you go.
Now we gotta go back. I think his tear is growing bigger.
Yeah, it's mine actually. Okay, now please fast forward. Please, Tifa.
Oh, is it the glove? Can we prove that?
You know you have a pause button, right?
Yeah, wait,
I
rewind.
do love the implication from the fast forwarding, rewinding that the music isn't actually coming from the video. It's just being played in the courtroom. Yes, yes, there is somebody playing this live with like an orchestra. Also something fell out of a locker.
But we can't see that.
Yes, we did.
Oh, there. That's one glove, but it came out of the locker. Which means it's evidence. That doesn't prove anything.
Do we have a way to see if the guy is holding or wearing gloves?
I would think this looks like... I mean, there's not even a finger split in there. That's 3 fingers.
You are a finger... What the fuck is a finger split?
Like the split between your fingers. They're like grown together.
Okay, I'm pausing this video. What is a finger split?
The space between your fingers. I mean, look, wait, look, did you see the glove? 2 fingers are grown.
Tifa, I think what you're trying to say is that the glove has individual fingers. Yes?
Yeah, the finger are split.
I think a finger split is something very different, but... So, what are we gonna point out?
Well, he's absolutely wearing gloves.
Yeah, I mean, we knew that, but...
I guess point at the hand. I mean, we saved.
Can we talk about the fact that we never see the other person leave? Where do I click for that?
Can we talk about the fact that we didn't see the vase and stuff falling?
Oh, yeah. Was he though? In my headcanon he was.
Go to the point where he opens it and point at his hand.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, is there something here? Oh, he even yields. To be honest, this is my favorite part. Because
Hey,
Meekin's abused.
blood on his shoulder. Or what is
Yeah,
it?
we know about that. Like you said, he got hit by the knife and then he grabbed him by the collar. Is there something here? No.
It would have been kind of nice if the hat had the cow print on it. Okay, click on the hand. Wait! That's Jake Marshall has an earring. He has an earring.
Tifa, this was upscaled from a Nintendo DS game. You cannot pinpoint earrings.
Okay, fine.
And I don't think we have a picture of him to verify.
No, but just click on the glove. Try it. On the one on his hand.
You sure about that?
Well, unless you have another idea, go for it.
I don't think that's it, honestly.
Well, we saved. That's fine. Try it.
I don't like it.
Well, what do you like?
To just magically look at this and go, oh yeah, that's it.
Also, Meekins is walking up to him as if he's
Wait.
up to no good.
I see it.
What?
Look at the top left locker. Nothing. right?
Yeah.
And
Still nothing.
wait, we see Meekins.
Oh, now there's stuff in it. Oh, well spotted.
There we go, people.
Very well spotted.
Justice.
We even knew there was something weird sticking out of there.
You have had profiles, but yeah, it would be insane to have to point out even with this case's absurd logic. I wouldn't have been shocked if that was it. Also, I don't like this. I think this was wrong.
You already pointed
out the contradiction once when you continue to ignore it. Did I? The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this.
Yes, that is strange. Something certainly seems unnatural about that. What could it mean?
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Wright, but you seem to have forgotten the point of this exercise.
No, the point of this exercise is to confirm that this is Bruce Goodman. Bruce Goodman can only open the locker of Bruce Goodman. 2 lockers have been opened.
We're not getting to that logic yet.
The point?
What you are looking for is one thing and one thing only. How does that help prove it didn't have to be Bruce Goodman?
Yes, how did this person open 2 lockers?
I mean, first there wasn't something, then someone opened it in between and put something in there.
2 lockers have been opened. How is that not enough?
So it proves something. Something that indicates the man may not be Detective Goodman.
Oh yeah.
I must walk right into the defense's trap.
I'll place him under arrest, sir. Rats. I need to slow down and tackle these things one piece at a time. Now what do I do? Very well, let's try this again.
Just remember one thing, Mr. Wright. Every time you point your finger, someone gets hurt.
I hope it's Meekins.
Is this the one pointing his finger at us?
I'll now play the security tape. Again.
How is what we pointed out not evidence? It shows that 2 lockers have been opened.
Yeah, it's not important now. I say the glove.
The argument is that it had to be Detective Goodman because he opened Detective Goodman's locker. You'd have to disprove that part before you barrel. So I've got the right idea, but just at the wrong time. Okay.
Fast forward.
Is there anything weird about this?
No. There's nothing in here that proves that Detective Goodman...
Wait a second.
Wait a second, what?
Wait a moment. The light is on, exactly. And the others aren't.
What does it matter that the light is on?
I forgot the significance of a light, but only one of them is on.
The light is on when you open the locker.
Yeah. Was that it? So it's always been open.
No, I don't think so. Was it open before he got there?
Yes.
Or
Yes,
was
it was.
it...
Yes.
Then press that.
The light has been on the entire time, so now I was thinking, does the light go on when you put something inside of it? And that's why I was waiting for this one to be shown again.
So the light was on before he even got there.
Thank you, Honest Psycho, exactly. The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this.
You actually solved it.
It's Hulk rating us at this moment. Hello, Hulk. Happy Sunday. How are you doing? How was your stream?
Thank you for the raid. How are you enjoying
Welcome
Diablo?
in, everybody. We're Jack and Tifa and we're playing Ace Attorney and we're stuck.
Happy Day.
Happy American Father's Day.
Father's Day, true. How was Daddy Diablo?
How are you doing?
How was your stream? How are you? Welcome in. We're still playing Ace Attorney.
Yes. And that's why I get to call out Officer Meekins.
Different kind of daddies.
So, sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this.
That Diablo was great. Unlocked a new difficulty.
Nice.
Oh, you can... Actually, I have no clue about Diablo, by the way. I didn't know you can unlock like new parts of in difficulties like that.
Does that... Or is that based on the level you have reached? Or do you need to play through the game to unlock the next harder difficulty?
Like quest parts? Does Diablo have quests? Probably.
I think so. I do not know. I haven't played a single Diablo.
I have seen a few seconds of when you went live, when you just started, but then we needed to continue setting up. And that's literally all I've seen of the game, besides the cover art.
Then you've seen more than me, right? Partially on level, it's a dungeon to unlock higher difficulties. Okay. Not bad.
I think I really should check out the game.
Start with the first one.
You don't need to, right?
I mean, they are connected by the story.
Do people actually play this game for the story or like for the gameplay?
I couldn't tell you. Which part of... I don't think I've ever played a Diablo game was...
I mean, yeah.
I don't count... what's it called? Immortal? Phone one?
Because I thought the main thing is like the multiplayer thing, fighting things together. A bit like an MMO. Where you also like sort of skip through the story.
You click things and they die.
Basically.
It's fun and I finally got gear perks that make me super OP.
Ooh, nice.
For now. For now. But I hope it stays that way. That sounds good.
Glad you enjoy the game.
Also, Tifa, can you give me a little bit of space?
Oh.
Like, usually I complain that you're not sitting in frame, but today you are squishing my chair in here and it continuously sounds like either my joints are creaking or I'm trying to fart, but for people to not hear it.
Better?
No, now you need to come back a bit. Thank you. The joy of having two people in one camera frame.
Sometimes it works.
It's harder with Tifa. As I understand it, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match,
Oh, this sound.
the light turns on and the lock is released. Why is the music still playing, by the way?
Well, because we're still on the video part, I would think.
Because nobody has told the orchestra in the background to please stop playing the song.
It's a great like dungeon crawler looter ARPG. Okay. At some point I will probably check it out. I say that now, but I can imagine it will still take a year.
Wait for the expansion to come out and the game to get cheaper.
Yeah, or that.
By the time Tifa plays it, everybody else stopped playing.
There's a high chance of that happening actually.
According to my very limited experience, that's where I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Hey, Blue Badger again.
This is like Diablo cosplay.
This is Diablo 69. Look at that demon.
This is Diablo cosplay on a budget.
Why are we watching the whole video again, by the way?
The woman on the cover art?
I think she's a demon. I think she is Diablo, but I'm not sure.
I have no clue actually.
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker.
It looks cool as fuck.
Let's rewind to a little earlier. Oh my god, they really... What exactly was wrong with just freezing it there the first time we got a shot of it? Like there? Here! Notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit.
Okay, so why is it open in the first place?
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle.
There was actually a little...
It was a chicken sound.
A little squeak.
Diablo games last forever, they do seasons so you get to re-level every season. That sounds like I would absolutely hate that.
You start over after every season. Only level-wise or also gear-wise?
Thank you for telling me this now, so I can never spend money on it.
Hardcore mode too. If you die, your character dies in real life. If your character dies, you die.
Sort of online rules. Gear and level. Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you for making me not spend 60 bucks on this.
RuneScape also has something like that, like an iron mode, that's like a hard mode of the game. And if your character dies, it's like deleted.
And they knock on your door and then they take your organs. Quit Path of Exile for the same reason, not gonna level my shit again every 4 months. I hate that.
Yeah, that seems a little bit frustrating. If I play, I'd probably play like 1 season.
I see why people would like it, because like if that's your thing, then you get to keep doing it.
It's a challenge,
But,
you have to keep getting there again.
I don't like it. No.
Want to try hardcore mode PvP and run around actually murdering people.
Good thing there are video games that allow you to do that.
Yeah, PvP can be a lot of fun. I've never enjoyed it much in any game, but that's more because I suck.
I feel like a good third of our streams are PvP in front of a camera. No? Disagree? Argue? What?
I'm trying to think if there might be another meaning to your PvP.
No. Just you fighting me on things.
I feel like you fight me on things. Like obviously I
Well.
go like the correct path and then you go like me.
Yeah, because it's the wrong path.
Well no, you're on the wrong path.
If it wasn't my idea, clearly it's wrong.
1v1 me in real life, bro.
Cash me outside? How about that?
Why you disrespect? Why you disrespect, bro?
I don't disrespect you, bro.
How long has it been since that South Park episode?
A
10
long
years?
time.
A long time. Too long. I need to watch South Park.
Order! Order! What's the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of a crime.
But why not? But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked.
Yeah, but the door was open. Couldn't you tell from the light?
Oh, I know. It must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert in this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well. Just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Why do we need to explain this? It was open.
Me, Your Honor.
Yes, why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor.
How are we supposed to know?
Yes. Well, you see, this isn't exactly my field.
What do you think, Miss...
What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Maybe he just forgot. Why do we need to know? Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the system sensor?
The glove. That's why it fell out when the door opened.
Why would a glove jam the sensor? It even fell like more towards the right and not towards the side of the sensor.
I don't know, dear. I'm just saying things. Something jammed the sensor? Say... There's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too. Okay, so it is the glove. There's got to be another clue somewhere in this footage.
It can't be the glove, because the glove is gone afterwards when it's closed.
No, it falls
stays
out
open.
and it stays on there.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more.
But still, it doesn't make sense.
The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause of this.
Fast forward.
Nope.
At some point, this music is gonna haunt me.
Click. And click. There we go. Please watch closely. This is a continuation of a part I showed earlier.
In slow motion.
Every time we have to watch the video, or this time without music.
Every time we see the video, you have to take a shot.
Or do a push-up, sit-up, whatever you want. Or just hydrate with me.
Blue.
Why doesn't he stop the video?
What's this? Something white fell out of the locker.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out when doors are opened. I often fall out and roll great distances when I open my car, see? Wait. Oh, Meekins. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
So Bruce Goodman didn't close it on purpose.
No, he didn't close it properly.
That seems...
Or somebody went in there dressed as Bruce Goodman to set this up.
Seems too much like a coincidence.
Meekins, ST of you, please. Yes.
Someone should take his license just in case.
Inserted.
Oh my god.
Yeah, continue.
I miss the music right now, actually. The white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
Definitely take his license.
Yes, please. We don't need to talk about your auto asphyxiation kink right now, Meekins.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents.
Like a very thin rubber glove?
It would need to be an insulator.
Yes, an insulator, but at the crime scene.
That just might have been something that fits the description. You could also say that that description fits like a glove. I skipped the Meekins line.
But sir...
I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry. I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well. Will the defense please present the relative... Will the defense please represent...
The relevant evidence.
What was this insulator that was stuck in the locker door?
Thank you, Judge. Judge just got it. It's the lamp. The jar. The vase.
Yeah,
Thing.
no one would have seen that.
Clearly.
It's the missing piece.
Yes.
You went past it. Yeah.
Okay. This does not look like a thin rubber glove to me.
It looks like one of those like yellow bigger gloves.
Yeah, like a gardening glove.
Yeah.
Just white. I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that it was in the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident.
I put that on after.
The video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. But that isn't the case. The lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is this not so, Officer Meekins? Sir, it would appear so, sir. You make a wonderful hurt chicken sound.
Order! 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 So are we to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Yes.
Do not be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated that possibility and nothing more.
But this also proves my point with the piece of cloth or whatever it was hanging out of the other locker, because that light wasn't on. Meaning, whoever was pretending to be Goodman was the person who the top left locker belongs to. And that is Jake Marshall, I believe.
The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this.
What?
Officer Meekins, please testify about this. No.
Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
This is a great moment to save.
Yes, it is. Mystery Man number 2. Imagine just for a split second going with the idea that it's not actually Bruce Goodman and we could just solve the case.
Well, we're slowly... Is this the last day of trial, right?
No.
Isn't there only 3 days?
I can tell you, no, it is not the end.
But this is the last day...
Judging from the index in the walkthrough, we are halfway through.
But isn't this day 3? Isn't this where it's supposed to all come together? Because there's not allowed to be a day 4.
It's day 3 of the episode, but it's day 2 of the trial.
Oh,
we
we have 3 days of trial.
I would argue we are like 40% through the trial and roughly halfway through the episode.
There is what I say to that. Meow. Which character was that?
April May.
April May. That was it.
Yes. Did she go rah or did she go meow?
Meow.
Meow.
This trial is so long.
Yes, it is. But by the way, thanks to the camera,
It's not too bad.
I can give you big yayoi hands. I'm actually holding them right next to my face. Don't be distracted by the angle.
Yeah.
This is how big my hands are in real life.
It's right. It was right next to mine. Like, look at the difference.
Yeah, here, wait, there. Do you see the difference?
Such tiny hands.
Yayoi hand. Wait, yayoi hand. And Tifa's weak hand. Tifa.
I still wonder how this will all make sense in the end.
I would love it if every game where you need to discuss logic and all of that and you need to pinpoint contradictions would have the... I forgot what it was called, but like shortcut system from Danganronpa 3. Remember where sometimes you could go like, I think it was where you had to lie. I'm not sure anymore.
Oh yeah, where you can cut a bit of the story basically by going for the writing.
Like, for example, the fact that I pointed out in the video that 2 lockers had opened. That alone is enough to prove it's not Bruce Goodman. If you ask me, but game disagreed.
Well, it could have been, seeing how the camera is moving, that someone came in the meantime, quickly opened the locker, since it's the first one next to the entrance, closed it and left.
Couldn't have been, because then we would have seen it on the ID card list.
Maybe they forgot to properly close the door behind them.
Sounds like they should be fired too. If you ask me.
I mean, yeah, but... oh well.
Tifa, you know who should also be fired? You, if you cannot find me somebody to rate for tonight.
Well, good thing you'll still see me on Tuesday then, because I do have someone to rate.
Finally.
Because Youth is online.
Ooh.
Actually, let me quickly check.
Currently doing arts.
If you
like she normally does on a Sunday.
remains online.
I am checking that myself as we speak.
Yeah.
This looks like not close to the end of the stream. She's only been up for like an hour.
Yeah, so
Very good.
Let's go say hi to you.
Let's do that. So, how did I do this? Oh, like this. If you cannot stick around for any reason, you should check out Youth later. Did I spell it correctly?
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did. Because she's pretty cool. She does art stuff. She has
Arts
played
and
video
crafts.
games on Sundays before. Maybe she'll do it again. And I think she has or had I believe it was a Valorant tournament that she was playing.
That's coming up soon.
So
I'm
let's
not sure
ask
if
her
that
how
already
turned out.
happened.
I don't know, but I'm gonna ask her when we go later. Good night, everyone. Exactly. Thank you very much.
Have a great night. We will hopefully see you all again on Tuesday, pressing the button.
Thank you all for hanging out with us. We're back on Tuesday. We'll let you know with a schedule update about Thursdays. If you can stick around for it, please. See you then. Bye.
Bye.